subscribe. Morning folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. This morning I'm on my own. I've got the hooker, I'm down at Holyhead. I'm gonna go out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out and go fishing. I may pop over to one of the closer inwrecks, probably 15, maybe 18 mile out. Have a look, see how that's been doing. Excuse me. I did get told yesterday off our end the Oracle that someone had been out there twice this week and blank, so that's putting me off a bit. Apart from that, if I can make it until later on in the day and it stays overcast and stuff, there's a close inwreck that holds congers, so I might go and anchor up and have a do on that. The boat's nearly ready. Need to get the bung in before I forget, because it won't be the first time I forgot, would it? Now, there may have been a title screen and music before you see this clip. There may not have been, and the reason being, YouTube have took it upon themselves to put a copyright on me for using music. But the thing is, the music that I do use, I actually pay for every week. It costs me £4 a week to use the editing app that I have, and all the music that's on the editing app is royalty free. So it may take them 30 days to decide whether, well, when they get to the bottom of it, they'll find out that I've got I have paid for the music that I do use. Bit of a bummer really, but hey ho, these things happen. So there may be some music through this video, there may not. We'll see. I'll speak to you in a bit. Let me get this boat in the water. Right guys, we're on the water. That's it, we're away. Let's go see if we can get some mackerel and herrings there, just in case I do some taupe fishing or conger fishing. I'm not really bothered about taupe, to be fair. I don't particularly want to fish for the taupe, but the herring fishing and the conger fishing I'm very interested in later. Whew, I had a bit of a struggle on my own this morning. I tried doing it without my waders on, because one of my wellies has got an hole in it. I had to submit in the end. So I'll now have one wet right foot. Worst things have happened to see, haven't they? Right guys, we've got Mike Stewart on the Jolly Bobbin. Morning Mike.
Morning folks. Morning.
Just tell the folks at home what you've just told me.
No, nothing to do with me.
You poo stirrer. Right, there's a boat here, a little warrior, just about there. Now the lad that's on it's fast asleep. He slept on his boat all night, so they just said to me, go on, give him a morning donut. So here we go. get ready to hear him screaming and bawling. I can't get my camera clipping. There we go. Let's go and get him. I wish I could have the camera the other way so you could see it, but he's fast asleep. He's not expecting me at all. Nobody knew I was coming out here today. Can you imagine this? Watch this. I'll not go too stupid. I can see he's got an anchor out. Morning, folks! It's time for your coffee and your morning donut. Let's see if his head pops up. Let's see if his head pops up. It's all quiet. I've got to walk him up that on it. If that hasn't woke him up, you could let bombs off at the side of him then. If that hasn't woke him up, nothing's going to wake him up. He'll come over in a bit and give me a bollocking, won't he? Now they think they were clever telling me to do that to him. These are having one now. It's donut time! Let me show you the effects of a donut. I tell you what, he never woke up.
No way.
Honestly.
It was rolling there as well.
And I was screaming as well. Don't say that. I'll let you know when we're catching some fish, guys. That's just cheered me up. Well, guys, first fish of the day. I've got a feeling I know what it is. It is. It's a pecker. There we go. I need a few more of them before I can move out towards them wrecks. No, no. Just look at this thing. I'm going to have a drift outside of it, see if there's any little shoals of herrings and stuff, because further down in the harbour was absolute bobbins. I got one whiting. I know Mike Stewart and I don't know what the other lad's called, to be fair, as they've only had whiting. There's not been any herrings or mackerel or anything showing, so I might as well have a drift down it and see what's here. If not, I'm going to move out onto one at Reefs and see what we can catch there. Beautiful looking boat, that, isn't it? That didn't take long, did it? Got a feeling I know what it is though. It's a pecker. It'll do for little taupe baits or conger baits, won't they? Oh, there we go. One little pecker. One little peck. Peck. Well, guys, I've come across a vessel that's going to cross my path. It's a bit bigger than me. Could I get past it? Probably. Is it worth the risk? Not at all. I'm out on my own. I know Mike won't come out here. And like I said, someone's been out here twice this week and blanked, so I'm not very optimistic about the mark. In fact, they're going very, very slow then. It's not worth the risk. I'll let them get past me first. There she goes. The Isabella from Padstow. Now, the seas are getting a little bit heavier here. Nothing that's still handleable. So I'm just going to have to be careful. All on my own. And here we are, guys. What was seconds for you? 30 minutes for me. Which is not too bad, is it? I've got probably 3 hours messing about on this wreck. There's the wreck. There's all my old drift lines. I'm hoping we're drifting from this side to that. I've just slowed down now. I know where the wreck is. I know it's going to appear on the screen. Any second. Go on, keep going. Little push on. Give you a little push. There we go. She should appear any second now. Here we go. Keep your eye out here. And we should see a lot of wreckage. There she is. So, same as usual. Kill the engine. Look at that. What a monstrosity of a thing. Well, let's see which way we're drifting. We're drifting the way I didn't want to drift, by the look of this. Because there seems to be, when we drift this way, seem to pick the wreck up very easy. But the last few times I've been here, the tide's been going a bit quick for me. Now we're down to 1.6 here now. 1.5, 1.7, 1.6. That's the mile an hour there up in the top corner. But there's the wreck. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I better get a drift set up, Emma. Get some fishing done. Hopefully I'll have a bit better luck than the other lad had the other day. We'll see, won't we? Well, guys, they're quite right at the minute. Nothing, not a touch, not a sniff, not a thing. But I am drifting over the wreck the wrong way. One way I always seem to get snagged, which I haven't got snagged for some unbelievable reason. But the other way is usually when you're catching the fish. And it's only about half an hour off now until the tide will be drifting the right way. There is another wreck a mile and a half away from me, so I might whiz to that one, have a couple of drifts over that, and then come back to this one. That should eat up half an hour, 40 minutes, and then after that I can only get a few drifts on here, and then I'm going to have to get back in because it is going to lump up about dinner time, and I don't fancy being stuck out here in it. It's not advisable, is it? See you in a bit. First trip through on that second wreck. Bing bong boo. I don't think it's anything magnificent, but it's a fish. Pull back a bit then, didn't it? Doing a bit of head nodding. This is what we like. What a good do! I weren't even at the wreck. There's half a chance there could be codfish, you know. You never know, do you? And it didn't go berserk when I hooked it either, so just having a nod now. That's just made me day. That's made it worth coming out here, hasn't it? Even if I only get this one, it's made it worth coming out. Tell you what, I can see this wreck on the screen now. It is an absolute whopper. It's a Percy. Nothing special, nothing to shout about, but it's a fish. Let me get hold of him. Happy hooker does it again. Couple of little fillets off that. Let's come back round and do it again. Well guys, I'm struggling a bit here. What's happening is the wind's pushing me one way, the tide has turned, but it's not strong enough yet to combat the wind. So what's going on is the tide's going that way, the wind's coming this way, so when I'm dropping a line down, it's just going out at a silly angle because the tide's taking the line that way and the wind's pushing the boat this way, making it very, very, very difficult. And I don't think I've got too much time left out here, to be honest. I'm going to have to be very, very careful as how long I stay out here now. It is sort of coming to a bit of a stalemate now, but have I got another half an hour, 40 minutes to stay here? Or do I need to hightail it and get out of here? He's just making it very, very difficult. I might just go in and do some feel-good fishing and then go and anchor up some congers after, or try for a conger anyway. I've been itching to get some congers this year, but have I had one? I can't remember if I've had one this year or not. Soon find out, won't we? Right, I've made my mind up. I'm going to go back into Bolivar, see if I can get some small pollock and stuff, and then it's going anchoring up on one of the little wrecks inshore. See if we can get some congers. I'll let you know when I get there. I can't really stay out here any longer. I mean, it looks flat enough now, but this sea is she's a very, very tough mistress, and if you get it wrong, you know about it. So back in we go, safety first. Let's not be silly, eh? Every instinct in my body's telling me to stay here and fish this wreck when it turns the tide, but I just can't do it. Back in we go. Yeah, I've made the right decision, guys. It's starting to get unpleasant now. I'm managing 16 mile an hour, and as you can probably see, it's a bit lumpy. Humpy. Let's get in there. It's going to take me 40 minutes to get back to Bolivar. But you know something, it doesn't matter. As long as you get back safe. 10 miles to go, guys. Like I say, it's not pleasant, it's lumpy and it's bumpy, and this is a cathedral hull on this boat. You get different types of hulls. You get semi-cathedral, V-hulls, planing hulls, all sorts of hulls. Well, this particular hull, the one that I have, they don't perform too well in a bit of a chop. They do slap and bang a bit. But at anchor, they're the best boat on the market. So had I been in a one that was slightly smaller, I mean, this boat's 17.5 foot it's classed as. It's actually 18 foot, but it's classed as a 17.5. And the other boats are like 15 foot. I think they are the ones what Mike Stewart has, the little troopers. Same hull on them, but 2.5 foot shorter. And trust me, it makes a massive difference when you're travelling. Not so much when you're anchoring, but when you're travelling, these boats with that extra 2.5 foot make it a bit more stable. Even though you wouldn't think so now to be looking at me. I don't know how much fishing I'm going to be doing next week. Kirsty's got her appointment to have the cancer cut out of her face, so I don't know how long she's going to be not well with it. So my fishing might come to an abrupt stop next week. I have to look after her, and I'm not saying, I'm making that sound like I don't want to, I'd rather go fishing, but I wouldn't, honest. She needs looking after, so I'll be there to look after her. So if I don't do too much fishing, we'll see, won't we? We'll see how poorly she is and what they actually do at her. I think they're doing skin grafts and everything next week on her. Oh, shut up here. I'll bring you back in 29 minutes when I'm over at Bolivar. See you in a bit, guys. Right guys, well I've made it. To be fair, once I got sort of 4 mile off this boy coming inland, we are protected by Church Bay and such like from the wind, so it wasn't too bad. The speed picked up a bit, so happy days. It's now time to get the feathers out and have a drift about on this reef. Let's see what we can find here. There's a couple of lads here, I've just been and had a word with them. They're not doing too much. I know that Mike Stewart and a couple of others struggled on this reef the other day, so I just want a few little pollock so I can go and anchor up and go and have a go for the congers. What I don't want is the sun breaking through. I want it to stay dull and overcast all day, because it's only a shallow wreck, that one I'm going on, so you need it dull and overcast, or preferably dark. I wonder what time is it now. I think it's about 12:30. 12:30 it is. It's 12:30 now, so it goes dark about 4 o'clock, doesn't it? So that gives me 3 hours to mess about on here, do some feel good fishing, and I'll try and get some bits and bobs so I can get some bait. See you in a bit. Oh, you bugger! I don't know what I hit them, but it was taking line. I messed about with it, trying to put the camera on. Ah, no, I lost it. Never mind. Fish time. Don't know what it is. I've got a good idea though. Oh, it's a wrasse. It's a lovely wrasse as well. It's quite a nice sized one. Look at that bad boy. I tell you what, just look at the colours on that. Like I keep saying, the camera doesn't always do him justice, but that's absolutely stunning. He's beautiful. Look at that, guys. That's probably what was taking line off me before. Let's get back in, let's do it again. Well, the purses seem to be being a little bit elusive, don't they? Which is what I want for some bait for after. All you do on these reefs is you've got to feel the bottom, and as you feel it come up, you've got to bring your line up, otherwise you end up in a snag. As you feel it drop down, drop it down. Little nice little dinky dinks, dink, bump, bump, bump. Just keep bumping your weight along the bottom with your feathers on, and that's how you pick the odd one up here and there. I'm hoping I get some pollock. I need some pollock. Where are they all? Ooh. I've got a fish on. I'm not sure what it is though. The way it's going, it's probably going to be another wrasse, isn't it? There seems to be a little patch on this reef. Oh, it's nice to purse it. It's a decent Percy as well. Nearly as big as what I've got on the wreck. That's what we like. If you haven't noticed, I have switched over to the pollock killers. Look at that. You can eat that. What I will do, if I have to do, when I finish ducking myself up the backside and in my leg, if I have to do, I will chop them up and use them for bait. It'll drop back down there quite quickly, yeah. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to press the like and subscribe button. I mean, I know this is not the greatest of videos, not yet, but I'm sure it will be. I'm sure I'm going to get a conger later. That's why I'm not out that long. I can't see me going back in early though. I'm having too much fun. Also, have a look at these hoodies. I have got a new design on the back of them. This is one of my older ones, but top quality hoodies at the right money. All the other YouTubers are charging 50, 60 quid a piece for them. Mine, 38 quid, delivered with your personal name on them. Come on, let's make the world happy, hooker, eh? Can I sell you anything else? See you in a bit. I do like this little rod. Fish on, guys, fish on. Perfect. Conger bait. That's more like it. Bloody swallowed it right down, the little swine. It's good job I'm killing it anyway, innit? There we go. How's it going?
Alright.
How's it getting on?
You get to the Rex?
Yeah, it were a bit bobbins. I've got a couple, but well, I got one off the Rex. Getting more here.
Just, we've had an hour on, Langdon's Fish.
Oh yeah. Right guys, I've just had a word with John and Martin, coming outside at boat, and there's another reef 2.5 miles out. Now they've been on it this morning, and they're saying they've absolutely hammered a big pile of Percy pollock. So guess where I'm headed? We'll go and give it a go, eh? Watch this now, there won't be a single bleeding fish there, they'll be winding me up, won't they? Hey, you weren't wrong, were he? For that first drop. As soon as it hit bottom. That feels a bit better at all. What I might do is, I might run a poke through here, see if there's any better, a tumbler, sorry. See if there's any better ones than down here. Have a look what we've got here. That's Percy! Oh, look at that, my boy! Boy, it was going out to that wreck, weren't it? Look at that! You can't grumble at them, can you? Ah! No! Nobody likes to see that happen! I've just dropped it back. It landed on wires and straight over the back of it. Went back in. Let's go round and do it again. Look at this, guys. Bloody hell, one's just come on. There was a couple on, I think. Get this up, don't I? I'm going to hit that bloody boy if I'm not careful. Just need to give myself a nudge away from that. Sorry guys, I had to shift myself then. Oh, I'm now snagged. Did I lose the fish? Lost some of it. I must have caught the anchor line off it. I have still got something on though. I tell you what, they're good pollock man. And then there was 2 feathers. But 2 feathers will do, won't it? They're absolute cracking fish then. We'll not throw that one over the edge, yeah? This is what we like! I'm going to leave you on for this little drift now. I've got 2 feathers left. Let this get down. Hopefully I'll not hit the bleeding boy this time, eh? I think they're on the way over now. I think they sent me here just to see how it was fishing. Right, we're coming up, we're in, straight away. Let it hang. And another one just got on, and they're taking line. absolute bag of, get a big bag of these, couldn't you? Wow. They're all about the same size, they're all a good £2, aren't they? 2 to 3. Getting more here than I was getting on Rex. Get up here, huh? Does it again? I tell you what guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. The second you get near this reef, that's a big Coley. Coley. Now this time I won't be dropping back down because I lost a bloody lot. They've just arrived now. But that is an absolutely magical fish. Look at that. Beautiful looking fish. That won't be getting used for conger bait. So fill your bucket up here, wouldn't you? I tell you what guys, it takes some bringing up off this reef, this. He weren't wrong at all, were he? Cheers, John. I might be too tired to go conger fishing. Oh, I've got a pair on, that's why. Pair of Percy's. Lovely sized fish there, aren't they? I mean, I'm not going to film any more of these unless I get something special. I know a lad that'll have most of these. Either that or I'll go and swap them at the Chinese for my tea. One of the two. Put some more of them Coleys there, proper fun. They go like the clappers then. Right guys, I've caught about 1 million pollock. I'm off in now towards the little inshore wreck, the Meath. I'm going to go and anchor up and see if I can get a conger or two. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get onto one. See you in a bit. I'm not over sure I'm going to be able to anchor this wreck. There's a bloody crab pot right in the middle of it, on top of it. I'll just show you. Right there, and I'd need to anchor about there to be on this wreck. So I think that might have just scuppered that. There is another wreck at the back of the wall called the Orion. I'll go and have a look at that one. We'll go and have a look at the Orion, see if we can find that. And I know they get better congers on that, so we'll go and see. We'll see. As long as there's no fishing tackle on it, we'll be all right. Let's go and have a look. There's bloody fishing tackle on this one as well. I don't know what else to go and do for the day, to be honest. I don't fancy anchoring up for taupe. I can't be bothered with taupe. I might just call it a day. Tell you what, that parson has done it again. Everything I've asked it to do today, through the rough, through the smooth. Brilliant. Go and have a look at them, guys. If you're in the market for a new engine, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think through the winter months it does a special deal on them. They come with a 5 years warranty now, these, and that's a no quibble warranty. Even if you do your self-servicing, you save an absolute fortune on them, guys. You'd be an absolute fool if you're in the market for a new engine not to go and look at one of them. Anyway, that's enough about them. If you have enjoyed the content that I've done, or that I do, please do press the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell. It all helps. And I don't mind if you share the videos as well. That'd help. I've never said that one before, have I? But it would. I'm not sure when I'm out next. But until next time, ta-da for now. Subscribe.